O'Reilly! You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge, just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Hashtag fire Dennis Allen.
Please.
I'm just gonna start with some nuggets that your boy John Slinger dropped on the timeline. I can't see it because I blocked John. Like, this is like, he's got like the trifecta, bro. Like, anyway.
I'm black John, bro. John could do.
Bruh, you got 3 chances and got 3 blocks. That says more about you than it says. Anyway, Dennis Allen is now 12-15 as the head coach of the Saints with a 20-43 record in his career. His .317 winning percentage ranks 169th out of 174 head coaches with 60 or more games in NFL history.
Bottom barrel.
The only head coaches with a worse record in more games with Dennis Allen: Pat Shurmur, David Shula, Joe Bungle, that seems like a made-up guy, and Marion Campbell.
Who are these people? All I know is Pat Shurmur.
I know Pat Shurmur, and that's it, bro.
And look, DA right in that little circle, that bubble. Pat Shurmur, forgettable coaches that should never head coach again in the NFL.
I'll go as far as this. Where the Saints are currently as a team, and the Browns are shit for a lot of reasons, but to me, it is even worse than the Hugh Jackson coach Browns. Because at least with that, you're like, oh, well, we're going to be shitty, but at least we'll have a top 2 pick. Now, if they hit on the pick, different situation. No, bro, they 5-5. number one team in the NFC South.
Could still back their way into a playoff win and be picking 24 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
There is so much to talk about. So much happened over the weekend with Michael Thomas, and then he gets hurt, and like the first.
Oh, right, I forgot all about that.
Right? It feels like it was just like 2 weeks ago. But I will start and say this: I think you and I, when we did the preview pod, we picked the Saints to win because of like the vibes, right? Like it felt like the right thing to do, but like logically, if like looking at this game, this was the carbon copy of the Packers game, bro. Like I tweeted it, bro. Yep. Everything is rolled out for you as a team to win. They're down to quarterback number 3. Justin Jefferson is not playing. TJ Hacksack got some bruised ribs. They're missing pieces on the everything was set up for the Saints to win. And I kept going back to Kevin O'Connell is a better head coach than Dennis Allen. And even with lesser quote unquote talent, that gets you beat 9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10. And Brian Flores is an outstanding defensive coordinator.
Was lighting up.
Bro. Yeah, no answers, bro. No answers. Just our coach, man. Like you said, look, I mean, Vikings one of the least penalized teams in the league. Saints one of the most penalized teams in the league. If not top 2, top 1. Second year in a row.
That's usually not the quote what that's usually used in. Like, right. Not top 2, not 2, bro. Yeah. Usually a good thing, bro. No, we got
a good thing.
No, we got
top 2 and I ain't 2. You know what I'm saying?
2, what?
Bro, it's bad, bro. And it's like this game was so evident of the coaching. Like there was like play on the field too that, talent wise didn't look right, but what we talked about on the preview podcast. Be ready for them naked bootlegs, them boot action plays. First play of the game, Adam. First play, a completion on a boot. And he did it all game. Scrambling and design runs by Josh Dobbs. He had a great game running the ball, moving the ball, getting outside the pocket.
To me, the most egregious thing from this game, honestly, is we said on the preview pod, the Vikings don't got a lot of weapons. They got Jordan Addison. Bruh, who is Chandler, bruh? Who is Chandler? The nigga from Friends? Like, who is Chandler? Arizona, bruh?
I had to look him up. I'm like, Ty Chandler. Who is
Chandler?
A second-year player?
This nigga 2 weeks ago. Out here.
Bruh. I mean, he had 15 carries, bruh.
He looked good, bruh. Looked good.
He only had 35. He only had 45 yards. No way.
It didn't feel like that.
It didn't feel like that, bro, at all, bro. I feel like that dude, every time he ran, he was moving the ball, man.
The two most egregious things to me, one offensively, one defensively. We harped on TJ Hawkinson. We harped on him.
That's all we talked about.
In the preview pod.
Do not let your best player beat you.
I don't understand. DA is a defensive head coach. I do not understand. When you see that 87 is giving everyone you're putting on him the work, why do you not put your best corner? It would be just like Bill Belichick did against the Saints when Jimmy Graham. He took Aqib Talib on Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham was essentially taken away from the game. I'm not saying Marshawn would have taken away TJ Hawkinson, but I like his chances with the injured TJ Hawkinson at the very least, bro. Like,
put Lattimore on him, double him on third down,
bracket
something,
nah,
something, and he just he was eating, bro. Like, what was his stat line today? They were talking about him breaking a record. I remember that much.
It was 13 for like 134. He, as recording this podcast, that is, I think he's third this week of receiving yards for players played this week, including wide receivers, Ryan.
Like that's
and this man had bruised ribs, right? He was getting up like couldn't breathe.
How do you defend that? Like, yes, DA, the thing you're supposed to hang your hat on, because all in the beginning of the season, it was all Pete Carmichael. They got to fix the offense because, defense, we over here good. We good over here with the defense. It's the offense. Now it's both. And special teams been ass all year too. So what do we hang our head on? Like, what are we good at?
Thank you for asking that question because I was going to ask you this question because we both sitting down with Mickey right now. This is not a black session. We just want to talk to Mickey right now. Mickey, if you're listening, and we know you're listening, I'm asking this to Ryan. I mean, you can listen in to Ryan's answer. Can you tell me what does this team this season do better than they did last season? But I will give you turnovers. They gotten more defensive turnovers. Other than that, what does this team this season do better than they did last season? With Derek Carr, with the healthy Michael Thomas, well, healthy up till today. You drafted a third round running back. You sound Jamal Williams. That Jamal Williams sounded looking fucking terrible, bro. Oh. But then I put on the Lions game and fucking Singletary out here breaking a 75-yard touchdown, bro.
I don't care who you put back.
Watching that Lions game, I was like, man, Dan Campbell out here coaching, bro.
Coaching. Built them a staff.
And as soon as you put in the Discord that the Saints, we get fucking airtight when we play the Lions, bro. It's not gonna be pretty.
It ain't gonna be pretty, bro.
But like that's my like, what does the team do better than they did last season?
I can't answer that, man. Like you said, they take the ball away at a better clip. But other than that, they can't stop the run. I just think like just the game plan and the week to week game. And this is the thing. I wanted to tell somebody this on Twitter, but I was just like, I ain't getting into it. But they were talking about, Sean Payton. Like, DA is just the opposite of Sean Payton. He's just good on defense.
Stop that.
No. Like, Sean Payton, his talent was his game day. He was a game day tactician. You know what I'm saying? A game day strategist. And week to week, he could look at opponent and figure. Like, it didn't work every week. Sometimes you get wrong. You know what I'm saying? But more often than not, especially for big games, like important games, he was able to cook something up and identify the strengths, weaknesses of the opponent and work those things and be ready for certain things. Get the team ready against, hey, this player likes to do this boot action. They like to run that. Or we've been getting killed by that. We got to fix it. Remember against Green Bay a couple years ago, Aaron Rodgers, they was killing us with the booting. Sean Payton, that person, he was like, he basically looking at Dennis Allen like, it's about to stop. It's not happening again. And they cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because,
because it's coached in practice, though.
Right. It's coached. And you, like, as a coach, you're saying, we're not going to get beat like this at all. So we are going to fix it. We're going to practice all day. We're going to do whatever we got to do. Our jobs will be on the line, you know what I'm saying, until we fix it. And I just don't get that from this regime. You know what I'm saying?
Now they finally have it, they do the little breakdown offensively in groups, but now they coming together with a little kumbaya. A little kumbaya.
So everybody understands what everybody's saying. We got to have it. Like, it took us till the middle of the season to get that going. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, bro.
Defensively, the whole TJ Hawkinson thing just was befuddled by it. Offensively, did Taysom Hill have a snap rushing the ball at quarterback today?
One maybe. I can't remember.
If he did, I must have missed it.
He did. I think was that a catch? Was that a catch where
it was a catch?
It was a catch.
That's a catch.
What happened? What happened? He had one. I think I see he had one rush. One rush for 6 yards. That's it.
Yeah.
So what was that? Alvin Kamara was averaging almost 5 yards a carry.
Bruh, like this was the first game I felt like, they could run the ball open.
They could run the ball. Take advantage of that blitz. Nope.
and what would happen, and it happened numerous times where AK would run like 9 yards, they put him on the sideline, put Jamal Williams slow ass out there, bro. It's everything detailed about this team is so bad and it's so glaring. Like, it is identifiable. Twice this game, Pete Carmichael, who has absolutely fucking regressed, Pete Carmichael called 2 good screen passes.
Yeah.
The running backs have 3 offensive linemen in front of them, and someone misses a block on each screen pass. We used to be the master of running screen passes in the NFL. Tells me that's not practice. Like,
right. And, I mean, because a screen pass is all execution.
It's all timing. Execution. It's being all together. It's being a unit. But if you're not practicing, you can't call that shit on game day and just expect it to work, bro. It's not Madden.
No,
it's not Madden. So I said this on Twitter, and people were like, "No, it's not gonna happen." Blah blah. Think about this: it's the state of like New Orleans football, not LSU, because we don't fucking care about LSU. You have 2 teams, Saints and the Pelicans, that are, as of right now, that are heavily underachieving. Like, at some point, something has to be done and something has to change. And I said on Twitter, this Vikings game that just happened, we'll get into the little fake comeback and Jameis and the cart. Bro, we got multiple podcast episodes in one game, bro. Like, it was. But I think that this game might be the game, and I could never see them doing it during the season. But if they were to part ways with DA, I think this is the game that gets circled as. I mean, there should be many games, but this would be the big game that gets circled, because there's no way they should have lost this game.
No, not at all. I mean, you just look at the Vikings. It's like the Vikings are like almost a mirror image, like a reverse mirror image of the Saints. As in, the Saints went all in this offseason, doing everything they can to compete. Both teams 5-4. The Vikings, they didn't, they're not tanking, but the front office said, okay, we're gonna pull back a little bit, get rid of some ugly contracts.
So many players, bro.
Jettison so many players, and basically told Kevin O'Connell, make do with what you got, bro, because we got some things to clean up. And
gotta get the books right.
And he coached it, and tried, and they played as good as they, and had the same record as us today, 5-4. Even going through all they're going through, the injuries, quarterback out. Josh Dobbs just got there last week, Adam. Just got there.
What, bro?
Just got there, bro. He living in a hotel, bro. He ain't got no place to stay.
What I shouted on this podcast 3 weeks ago, if we could trade for Josh Dobbs, bro, I was screaming it, bro. And he looked in the first half. Again, we get back to DA. We get back to Dennis Allen. Your defense gave up 21 points to the Vikings, led by Josh Dobbs, and he just got there 2 weeks ago, bro.
21 points in a quarter, Adam.
21 points in a quarter. Buddy.
Come on, man. Like, come on. And you hang your head on defense?
On defense?
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please.
Also,
Please.
And this was also something that was very glaring. And it's been glaring. But there's been numerous, but one of the by far the biggest blunders that DA has made. Derek Carr aside. Derek Carr is probably at this point his biggest blunder. Well, no, it's actually going after Deshaun Watson, then Derek Carr. But after those two, letting Marcus Williams go for Marcus May and going with Honey Badger. Because I get it. Malcolm Jenkins was retiring or what have you. But instead of maybe moving CD Deuce to those are blunders, because it was like, we've seen it throughout the season, but this game really emphasized how big of non-factors both those players are to the defense, bro. It's just like having guys out there.
You spent money to get older. You spent money to get older. You spent, they're probably making almost $20 million combined this season. You spent that money to get older and slower at the position.
At a secondary position, Ryan, where you need speed, bro. Where is Daniel Sorensen?
That's where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Where's the rookie? Where's
Jordan Howden, bro? Jimmy Graham, inactive. He probably would have been nice to have that body as on a huge.
Would have been nice, bro.
There's so much. There's so much. Derek Carr goes down. Again, no roughing the passer, bro. Derek Carr done been like mollywopped twice this season.
Bro. On no flag. Damn, refs don't like him either. Shit.
I get it. I understand, refs. I'm sorry.
And before you get to the injury, just talking about Derek Carr, continues to be an issue. He drifts in the pocket. Poor pocket management. Period. I hate him in the pocket.
His reads are definitely long to short, not short to long, and it's
long
obvious.
To short reads, and he misses high a lot. It's just not. It's not good, man. It's not good. And look, bro, like, if he didn't come out this game, I'm not saying we're glad he got injured or nothing, but if he didn't come out this game, bro, it was ugly.
Do we score a touchdown in Derek Carr?
He wasn't looking like it, bro.
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know.
Because he was getting happy feet. He was running, moving out the pocket. Like, soon as Flores showed a blitz, he was, I'm out of here, breaking out. Like, bro, it's okay to scoot to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, juke somebody or something, man.
Tokyo Drift, bro.
Josh Dobbs was juking, pulling out of sacks, all kind of stuff.
Bro, I have not seen a game in so long where our defense just looked. Oh my God! And the same thing, the crazy thing that happened, right? Second half, the defense did enough to essentially if the offense had, you could even say if James had started this game, maybe the Saints win this game. And this is not me saying that James should be quarterback going forward, even though I think he should be. It's just one of those games where the defense had giving them, put the team in a hole. The offense did not respond offensively. Second half happens, and you're asking your defense to essentially be perfect in the second half, and your offense to play catch-up football for an entire half. That is absolutely not fucking sustainable. And that's been the Texans game, exactly like that. The Bears game. If the Bears didn't have Tyson Beignet, bro, they had someone different, the Bears win that game. Oh, they win it, bro.
And the thing is, like, I don't care what the stats say at the end of the game or whatever. You can't do it. You can't allow 21 points in a quarter, bro. And look, they buckled down in the second half. Second half, they allowed a field goal, then a punt, and a missed field goal, then a punt, and a punt, and a punt, and a punt. So defense locked it up in the second half, and good for them. But you allowed 21 points in one quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, with this offense, you can't survive like that, bro. Like, it's just when you bad on all three phases, bro. Like, we can't get no kind of punt return, no kick return. Like,
the one game we did get it, bro. We choked it away against Packers, bro. Like,
the penalties. I don't know how many penalties we had today, but it was bad.
A lot.
Let's see, penalties. 4-14 on third down, man. Like, that's
it was 4-14 on third.
Yeah,
and then I believe most of those third downs were like 7 yards or longer.
Right, 9 penalties for 74 yards. I mean, that's a touchdown, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's like giving up a touchdown. Like, that's
can't win like that, bro.
But Adam, they're in first place in the NFC South, bro. Like,
don't give two fucking shits, bro.
That's early Saturday game during wild card weekend, bro. Saints playing, losing that game to whoever.
Bro, like, what was the point? You saying that pretty confidently, like they're gonna win the NFC South, Brian. Like
hey, I mean, it's not because of the Saints. It's just everybody else trash. It's like everybody trash. The Falcons lost to the Cardinals today. Like,
it's funny because I saw that upset coming when Kyler was playing, and then Heineke gets hurt, so Ritter's back in. So this next stretch, of Vikings, bye week, Falcons, Lions. They said at 5-5. That Lions game is a loss. Sorry, I don't care. It's a loss. It's an L. Can they beat the Falcons?
DA has beaten 2 winning teams since with the Saints. 2. One of them being the Minshew-led Eagles. The other one,
the Colts. It was the yeah. See, no, stop. We got to stop giving DA that win, bro. That was Taysom Hill. DA didn't have shit to do with that win, bro.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like, you ain't no way you could look at a decent to good team on our schedule and be like, Saints could win that. No,
can't do it.
Haven't shown it.
Not a single team, Ryan. One thing that came from this game, and maybe it means nothing at the end of it, man. Jameis Winston going in and almost leading a comeback.
Bro, that little section was the funnest on the Zoom, bro. It was so lit.
We was turned, bro. It wasn't honestly one. There was so many things that stood out to me when he came in. First being, listen, Jameis just gonna be Jameis, bro. But why was every call when Jameis was there was no running? Pete abandoned the run completely. Which, when you have a team that is blitzing all the time, like, you would think that that's the last thing you want to do. You want to run the ball to slow up the blitz, but I don't know football. All shots were 30-yard bombs. There's nothing intermediate. Those were all Pete's calls. But there was just something different with the skill position players when Jameis came in. Like, you could
pop to him.
You could feel it, bro. It was.
Chris Olave just came alive, bro. Chris Olave is just like, what? I'm alive.
Oh, but what? Not like I said it. Like, I said it, bro. We did not see Chris Olave play like this, look like this with Andy Dalton last season. We didn't see it, bro.
Had one of the best catches I've ever seen.
ever seen, bruh. That is not hyperbole, bruh. Ever seen. Insane catch. The offense gets a spark, comes alive a little bit. Yes, Jameis is going to be Jameis, and he's going to do some things. But to me, one, it makes the team entertaining. It makes the team a little spicy. Two, I think Jameis gives them the best opportunity to win football right now, bro.
You might be right, man. I don't know. It kind of goes both ways. I think a managed Jameis would be better. But the thing is, with Pete Carmichael, bro, they just gonna let it fly, bro. And it's just gonna be turnovers and interceptions. It's gonna be fun, and I'll take that. But man, I just don't know if winning.
Oh,
they just don't have a winning quarterback right now. They don't. Like I'm with Brian, man. Brian can say, man, let Taysom be a start. I'm like, at least there'll be a plan with Taysom. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have a winning culture right now.
No,
and that's the problem.
It's a problem. It's deteriorating because they did have that, and it's one of the few things that kind of keeps them afloat. Is they do have that fight in them, because they were down and they do have that fight to come back. You know what I'm saying? They have veterans that have pride and are going to play hard, and these veterans are not trying to go out looking sad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you can only do that for so long, bro. Like at some point, it's just like, man, we sorry.
and it also doesn't help. Marshawn goes out, maybe high ankle sprain. I know Alante bounced back, I believe, but he had like a back issue. Malcolm Roach went down, I believe. Like you had lucked out as a team because predominantly injury wise this season been pretty good.
Healthy as the Saints has been in years, bro.
Has not mattered one fucking bit.
Nope. And I take the L. I mean, that was a thing I kept saying. That's the thing I kept saying. Be going into the season like, oh, they're healthy now. They could stay healthy. If they could stay healthy, didn't matter.
Did not.
It didn't matter, Adam.
Didn't matter, bro. I'll say this. I do not think DA can save himself this season. I don't think so, bro.
Don't think so?
I don't think he can.
I want to believe, Adam. What a shirt at?
It's my closet, bro. I'll go get it.
I want to believe, man. I want to believe. I want to believe that Loomis, that you're seeing things clearly, taking emotion out of it, take all that history, and Dennis Allen with you at the Super Bowl, when y'all winning the Super Bowl together.
Blah, blah, blah.
Throw all of that out and look at this with clear eyes, man. The man is 20-43 as a head coach. Has never shown anything as a head coach, like nothing you can say, man, that was a great game plan he came with this week. That was awesome. Like nothing, man. Like what are we doing here? What are we doing? And I don't want to hear all this, oh, well, we couldn't make the playoffs. I don't care if they make the playoffs. I don't care if they win a playoff game.
He still should be fired, bro.
You have to look at it with clear eyes. Is this a guy that could bring you to a championship? Is this a guy that's going to keep this team competitive and in contentions every year? No. You know this. You know this. Y'all maxed out the salary cap. Y'all paying tons of veterans playing players a shitload of money. You drafting like crazy. You're trading it, doing trades, all this stuff. For what? What you got to show for it?
Trevor Penning.
Stop wasting time.
Trevor Penning on the bench, and I said it to you, man. Like one of the things that upsets me the most, bro, is like you're like you said, you're wasting time and you're wasting talent. Like there is no reason, there's no reason that Alvin Kamara cannot be involved in your offensive game plan. Like it feels like he's an afterthought in the offense, which is absolutely a fireable fucking offense.
Defense is happy.
You want to talk about another fireable offense? You've been kind of asking, like, oh man, A.T. Perry, like, get him some snaps out there, bro. Why was he inactive on the bench most of the season till today? Gets active, gets out there with Jameis.
makes a great catch early in the game. Then catches a crazy play from Jameis for a touchdown. You know, something. Honestly, Jameis probably should have thrown that. But
he absolutely should not throw that ball.
It's Jameis. You know what I'm saying? Jameis go Jameis. You know what I'm saying? So it was, but this dude just been sitting on the bench, bro, chilling.
Sitting on the bench. We out there rolling out Lynn Bowden with a coach like, who five? Oh, you don't get passes on you. You run the ball. The same shit we've been preaching on this fucking podcast.
They study tape just like us, bro. They study tape just like everybody else.
We don't got to study tape. We just break down all 22.
And back like we were talking about that blitz, like thought about it all week. I'm like, man, Flores gonna like this team. I mean, he already the most blitzing heavy defensive coordinator in the league. And if I'm looking at Derek Carr, I'm looking at Jameis, I'm looking at his offensive line, I'm bringing the heat. So why aren't y'all prepared for that?
So then, if you know anything about football, if you know a team is going to blitz at you heavily, there's different ways to counteract it. You can run at them, and you successful with the run. So then the defensive coordinator is less liable to blitz because then they got to pull back linebackers to be worried about the run to stop the run.
Right.
AK was getting like 9 yards, 6 yards, run game. What? No Taysom runs, nothing. Okay, nothing you could do. And they did it. They tried to. If you have a defense that's blitzing, you try to slow them down, running some screen passes because everyone's coming this way. Boom, ball goes this way. Boom. No one on screen passes can block. Or you do misdirection. Like if the blitz is coming, you give the defense something. You give the defense something to look at this way and go. All these things you could have done to counteract the blitz. They did like 2 things, bro. Ran 2 screen passes the whole game. I should be talking like this, like I'm a esteemed fucking football savant, bro. I'm not. I've watched the game long enough to know. But you said it. There's no game plan. Just bob, bro. Just bobbing, bro.
I would like to know what the game plan is going into. Like, what are y'all doing?
What's your identity,
bro? What are y'all doing all week? Is what I want to know.
What
are y'all doing?
We said it, bro. Like the offense runs through fucking Taysom Hill until it doesn't. This man has literally put the offense on his back essentially the last 2 weeks, and he gets a pass thrown to him, and that's it. And shout out to the people in our live stream who brought up the good point of like, at first I was like, oh, well, Derek Carr went down, so they don't want to use him out. Man, he was still out there on fucking punt coverage. So like, if you don't put him
almost getting hurt,
might as well put the ball in his hands.
This don't make sense. So many things with this team just don't make sense, bro. Like, make it make sense to me.
We got Mickey email, bro. Let's send Mickey an email tonight, bro. Just ask him. Come on,
Mickey.loomis@NFL.com.
I know it, bro. Is it at Saints.NFL? Look it up, bro.
NFL. Fuck it.
Look it up, bro. Just send an invite. Just sit down with SBP, bro. Just got some questions. Because all those flowery things he said at the midway point, talked to the media for like an hour and a half, had an answer for Trevor Penning, blah, blah. All that shit don't matter when we see the results, Mickey.
Right.
You see them. That's one thing I love about sports, bro, is like, you going to find out, bro. Like, you can't hide.
Oh, yeah.
There's nowhere to hide.
Bro. No question. No question.
And it's sad that there's talent kind of wasting away. I need someone who knows like linebackers to explain to me what the fuck has happened to Pete Warner. Like I need someone to like this version of Pete Warner is the Pete Warner we thought we got when we drafted him.
Right.
Like to the point where Ryan was like, cut him. He not gonna make the 53.
Yeah. I was that wrong. I was like, I'm ready for an apology tour. But now it's like, man, gotta come back to us, bro. Come back on PTO, man. And for Mario, I love him. He's still showing effort and, playing fiery and everything. But You just see that step, losing the step, man. Some
Yeah,
plays
man,
he used to make, he just not making them no more, bro.
He's
not making them. And Cam, same way. Like those boots, Cam used to get out there, bro.
Out there, man.
Out there, rush. He might back the pass, or he might force the errant throw on a boot. But now he's just, man, he running insane, man. Like, damn, bro. Face planting. Oh my God. It's so bad. And it's something about the scheme too, like the way they rush. I feel like the D line plays more condensed, kind of tighter. Whereas a lot of teams, they kind of might have one guy playing at the 9 out wide or something like that. They just play condensed and then power forward. I don't know enough about football to know if that's good or bad or whatever, but I'm like, man, y'all try something different, bro. Something. Because, the offenses have diagnosed your defense, and they cooking it right now. They are cooking it.
This episode of the Saints Block Party podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Wolf, the holidays are coming up, usually a joyous occasion for most. Sometimes that's not the case for everyone. I can speak from personal experience. I lost my mom 2 years, lost her the day after Thanksgiving, and the holidays can be a triggering experience and something that just gets people down when the holidays come around.
Yeah, there are lots of resources out there for people. One that I know of is BetterHelp.com. They match you with licensed therapists. It's entirely online, convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
From personal experience, therapy can be helpful in so many ways. Having someone to talk to, and BetterHelp.com, you can do it all online and be linked to a therapist. Super convenient. This holiday season, find your bright spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/whodat today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/whodat to get 10% off your first month.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color, and jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
It was the second half was fun.
It was fun, bro. It was. I really enjoyed it. And they almost had a chance to win.
Right. What I'm only going to ask, what do you do to fix this team? Because I already know. I know that answer. We know what that answer is. But you have, and this, here's the crazy thing is the talent is still there, and yes, they'd have to do some moves and do some restructures and whatever. But if you got let me say this, Kevin O'Connell with this Saints team, probably minus Derek Carr, mind you, minus Derek Carr, but Kevin O'Connell with this Saints talent and playing in the NFC South, you could get to a divisional round game with that, bro.
Yeah.
So it all just goes back to coaching, man. It sounds so simple, but it all goes back to coaching. And this is something that even I think we're seeing it. One thing that you texted me a couple of days ago that was very telling to me, and we saw this shit last year. I know everyone want to say, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just a resale market. The Gail Benson already got her money. People already paid their season tickets. The fact that you can get a fucking ticket to the Saints Panthers home game in New Orleans, and that shit's $21. I don't care if people got their season tickets. That is telling as hell.
Hell yeah, bro. Telling.
That is telling. That you essentially can't give away home. We got season tickets thinking that we could help our engagement with the podcast, bro. We can't give them bitches away.
Can't give them away, bro. They're like, ooh, I got to find parking. A free ticket. traffic and all that.
Oh, so to me, that is so indicative of coaching, so indicative of the fan base not believing that.
Not believing, bro.
That's what it boils down to. Point blank. Period.
Like Ralph, my dude Ralph, and all them, they'd be like, why aren't you excited? Saints can still make the playoffs. It's like, we don't believe you. You need more people. It's like, I don't care. Bro. This product is not good. It's not a good product.
When someone showed you who they are, believe them, bro. DA has shown you for what? 60, was that? Batman 40. For 60 plus games who he is. So I'm supposed to miraculously believe all of a sudden that he's just going to get his shit together. Come on, man.
Bro, it's funny. A couple of days ago, we was daydreaming in a Discord about, what if the Saints did make it to the Super Bowl and Derek Carr goes on like a Flacco run or something like that. Do we meet up in Vegas or do we meet up in New Orleans and all that?
Must have been hitting that London shit, bro.
I'm like, we was high as hell. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Hell. And then there's so many questions in terms of like, what do you do with Derek Carr? What do you do with him? Do I think there was some foresight in case the Derek Carr thing didn't work out? I do. Do I think they have an exit strategy if he doesn't work out? I do. But what do you do with him? I don't know. I don't know. Like when he gets back, he's like, one, that hit was fucking gnarly and vicious as fuck. Like it should have been a flag. But he was like concussed and the shoulder, it's the same shoulder that he got hurt against the Packers. What is it with NFC North teams? Just can't stand Derek Carr, bro. Just got a bounty. They got the bounties, bro.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It is, but I think they keep. Only reason I think they keep him is because it's like, who do you replace him with? Even if it's a rookie, it's like, okay, you still want somebody in place. They aren't going to have anybody out there in free agency that could change the game for you or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. Let me right, real quick. Well, I think a lot of this is like who's like the head coach, right? Because head coach, 100%. Right,
100%.
But and London brought this up, as an idea, and I'm not saying the Vikings would do this, but Kirk Cousins coming off a torn Achilles. Maybe Kevin O'Connell says, "Man, I could do a lot with Josh Dobbs. He's mobile too. I just gotta manage him, right? Maybe we don't bring Kurt back at 30, 35 mil guaranteed, right? Because Kurt gonna get paid. Kurt gonna get paid. Would it be the worst thing if this? And I know it's like, man, we were playing like we going from like a milquetoast white quarterback to like another milquetoast. Listen,
bro.
Can we put a little respect on Kurt's name? I would hate it because of the money. Because Kurt is a ski mask king, right?
Hey, that man is a young Republican, man. Like very Carlton, to the core.
But honestly, they shouldn't, because what really needs to happen is there's some rebuilding that has to be done, and if you in the whole like let's do the win where you win now thing, like that's it works when it works, but like when it doesn't work, it sets your team back even more, right?
Yeah.
So if it was me, and I'm not saying it would be this season, maybe it is, especially if things don't work out towards the end. The last 3 or 4 games, bro, putting Jake Haener in there.
Why not?
See what the rookie got, bro.
What do you draft him for?
What if Jake Haener is not saying to this degree, but Brock Purdy-ish, bro?
Right.
And he's just on the bench, bro, just sitting, just chilling.
Like, what are you do? What are we doing? Yeah, they like to talk about, we're in the business of developing quarterbacks. Do it. Show me one that you developed. Like, show one. You know, or at least have like an open competition between him and Derek Carr or something like that. Like Derek Carr, like a DA come out today with the presser, like he's trying to preempt any controversies. Like Derek Carr's a starter. There is no competition. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Who cares, bro? Like you think that, like you really think that's like a big thing? Like, ooh, you know, like yeah, like who's the competition? It's like shit versus shit, man. Like it don't matter. It don't matter.
It doesn't.
Oh man, he is lost, bro. Like that. Like he think he doing something. Oh, I'm gonna preempt this right now. Derek Carr is the starting quarterback.
It's like when a girl get with the guy, bro, and that guy think he laying that like that mad pipe, and she just laying there, and she's like, like she just like, giving her that business right there.
Feeling this, boy. He doing that, man. He doing that but clapping, bro.
Oh man, I'm glad we have this community, and I want to say this a little bit. I know Ryan and I could be a little negative, a lot of negative, but it's justifiable negative. I would say for sure.
Yeah,
man. Like, I mean, our people in Discord, can we just lighten it up a little bit, bro? Like it is 0 dark 30 in that bitch. Like just lighten it up, just a little bit. And I think some of it too is this is where you kind of see the difference when you have fans who are emotionally disconnected and not emotionally disconnected a little bit, potentially. Because, like, man, they had, like, I've probably been super annoyed if the second half hadn't happened the way it had, because it was fun, it was entertaining. But, like, that first half was a drag, and it just felt like it's just like you said, man, like, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch.
It really is. It's very hard to watch.
Listen, Jordan, our dude, J Mood, said that first half was the first time he's thought, I believe he said in 10 years, of not renewing his season tickets.
Wow.
Gail, that's money.
You think he the only one?
Money. Your product on the field is costing you money.
I was talking to an Uber driver last weekend. He was like, he gave up his season tickets last year because he was like, you know what? The Saints had their run. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so trust me, Jordan is not the only one thinking like that, man. It's like,
nope. And
when you're not giving anybody, you're not bringing in, you know, any new coach. You're not bringing in a young quarterback. So there's no hope to latch on to.
And you try to raise season ticket prices. Bro, I will never forget being at that Bears game. The defense, I think I gave up the second touchdown to Tyson Beignet. And then, like, the television break, they had, like, the announcement in the Superdome about, like, go to, like, the Saints fan shop. I said, who thought this was a great idea to play this shit right now, bro? Like, we just gave a touchdown to fucking Cole Kmet with Zach Bonning coverage, and you telling me to go to the team store to buy some gear. Get the fuck out my face. Get out of it. Like, read the room. Read the room. Even Bears fans were laughing at that shit. Like, just
and it's like, you know, I think they almost take what they have for granted with Saints fans because we are so loyal. The city is so loyal. The state is so loyal. They kind of took it for granted because, like, bro, like
that goodwill is wearing off.
That goodwill can wear off, man. You know, and don't let them start having blackouts.
Oh,
you know where the game ain't even. I remember those days. And don't think they can't come back. You know, people can talk all that. Oh, we got like a 5,000, 50,000 name waiting list for season tickets and all that. That list could get short real quick. You know,
I'll say this: we got our season tickets real quick.
I'm saying, I don't even know if we're gonna be redoing them, motherfuckers.
We won't. That's a discussion we can have on the podcast. We won't. No. No.
Think about that. We were considering buying like 2 next year.
Uh-oh.
Now we're going to go to 0.
Money. When you start messing with someone's money, no matter what line of business you're in, even not even gotta be business, it can just be personal, bro. You start messing with someone's money, you see shit change.
Absolutely.
So if Dennis Allen continues to lead the Saints team as he has for a season and a half, he is going to, as I already started to, cost Gail Benson money. Can we get Rita? Can we get Rita back so she can? I just need some change, Ryan. Just get Rita's fine ass back in this bitch, bro. Like something.
I just tweeted for hashtag fire Dennis Allen, bro. I just wanted to tweet it, bro. Just get this man out my face.
Feel good, bro.
I don't care, bro. People are like, well, who you replace him with? I don't care, man. I don't care.
Give 2 shits, bro. We'll figure that shit out when we get to it. Can we fire him
out later, bro? Oh, but the defense, he's a good defensive.
No,
what
he's
the defense
not.
Look like now? Like what the defense look like right now?
Shit. Right now. Getting out here deep dick by Joshua Dobbs, bro.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
I don't think it would ever happen. But it would be the best emergency podcast, like on Wednesday during the bye week, bro. Bro, I don't even care where I'm at and work, bro. I could be right in the middle of a visit with a kid, bro.
Like, shut up, nigga. Man, listen. Shut up, little nigga.
I can't make this a social media clip just in case someone just stiff arm him on the way out, bro. Nah, just kidding. I love my kids. I was up fucking 4:30 a.m. trying to fucking locate a teenager, bro. And then I made that tweet like in jest, bro, but like not really, because
right.
Up since 4:30.
I'm like, man, you gotta go do that. Then come talk about these niggas. Seriously.
And I knew what was gonna happen the whole way, bro. Just watching that Joshua Dobbs, like they did a little feature on him during the Falcons game, that comeback, and I was like, God damn! Like it was impressive to see. Like that, I don't know if you saw it, but it was impressive to see, and it feels bleak right now. Like it doesn't bother me, but it sucks as like a fan base. Like even for our community, like it sucks, right? Like you got people like bickering with people, like this. Like it just sucks. Like it's not a good feeling.
Yeah. It like people get annoyed, you know what I'm saying? People get testy. I know I used to be before I disconnected. Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk.
No. Don't say a fucking word to me, bro. I would be mad at my ex-wife. I'd be mad at my daughter. That's no, man. Never again.
Never again. But the Zoom was lit. I was happy to have everybody there. It was good seeing a lot of people that was at the meetup with us. Your grandmother came on. Did you see that?
No, bro. It probably happened during the second. Yeah, because I had
halftime.
Yeah, I went downstairs and was chilling with Jay, bro, eating a breakfast burrito,
bro.
You
don't put your grams on, man. That was just awesome, bro. That was just awesome.
That's the shit what it's about, honestly.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's cool as shit. I'm pissed that I missed it. Like he could have texted me like, "Where are you?" I'll address that with him.
Like looking for you too.
Bro, as soon as halftime hit, bro, I was like, "Where's some food at, bro? I ain't worried about these goddamn Saints right now. Food
real.
So this is where it is. We don't have to do a preview pod this upcoming week or anything like that, but we'll put something out. We'll put something out. And then I'm traveling. Well, I'm not going to say where I'm traveling. But next week, even though it is the bye week, we'll do something. It might be Patreon. It might be Patreon only. This is your opportunity to become a Patreon of the Saints Block Party podcast, brought to you by BetterHelp. I don't know, man. It's where it is. It's where it is right now. You got even like the draft class, right? Like Brissy makes plays here and there. He still doesn't get enough playing time. But then you have
Foskey
inactive because of injury. Kendre Miller inactive because of injury. Jordan Howden should be playing over Marcus May, but he's not. Jake Haener inactive. Jimmy Graham inactive. There's no fix. There's no.
Where's the hope?
None, bro. None. But y'all got, at the very least, y'all got us to listen to. Now, I know for some people that is not great because y'all can't stand us. But the people that do listen to us, thank you. One other thing I wanted to mention just in regards to just how special this community is. What was it, yesterday? Day before yesterday? It was yesterday, I believe it was. Man, I just put a tweet out there, bro. Like, I want to be able, this is something I want it to happen next year in 2024. I want to take my family to Mexico and go see the pyramids, bro. My barber did it with his family a couple years ago, man. He showed me like the video of the pyramid, and I was like, I gotta go. Like I can't go to Egypt, bro, but I can go. And one of our listeners, I want to say it was maybe Jose, or Saint Mex. I tweeted it. He hit me up. He was like, if you come to Mexico, make sure you come to Mexico City for a couple of days. I will drive y'all to the pyramids, bro.
Wow. That's our community, man. Wow.
Insane, Ryan. In Mexico. Man. It's insane. It's unreal. And y'all are the reason. It's not about the Saints. Like, the Saints was what brought us together, but like, y'all are the reason that keeps us fucking going. You know, keeps us doing this, because the amount of love and the love that we get from our community, it's not fake love. Like, that is something that is real. We want to do something special. I want to give a shout out to Jay for mentioning this. Our boy Ronte, he was supposed to come up he was supposed to drive from Illinois, come to the Pels game, meet up, had the most insane circumstances. I'm not going to put his business out on the street, but he had the most insane circumstances a person could have, right? Couldn't make it. This past week, I mailed him a Brandon Ingram jersey because we got one. And, just it's about all of us. It's not just about Ryan and I. It's about all of us as a community, because we feel so strongly about y'all for supporting us and just being, we all in this shit, being Saints fans together. Misery fucking loves company. Our dude Kevin Beard, fan of the show, guest of the show, looks like he's going to be joining us at the Rams meetup in LA. Just we close to 40. So to think that 40 people are coming to watch this version of the Saints team, like that's the shit that Mickey and Gail should be like, man, we got to get this shit right for them. Like, and I get it. They want to win. They're not people, but like, you got this version of the Saints team and almost 40 people going to see them play an away game in LA on the West Coast during Christmas week. Y'all got to fix this shit, bro. Y'all got to fix this.
Yeah, I need to see that sense of urgency, man.
Need it. But we shall see. We'll be back this week talking about something. I'm sure we'll have something to talk about because it's New Orleans Saints. Come
on now.
And we'll be back. I know, bro. I got the shirt, bro. I made the shirt. Like, always some shit. Oh, that's our team, though. Thank y'all for the support. Sorry, this is terrible about me. If you watch this on YouTube, subscribe. We are close to 900 subscribers. If you are listening to this, if you have a YouTube channel or just an account, please subscribe to us on YouTube. We are so close to hitting the goal of 1,000. But first, before we get to 1,000, we got to hit 900. Now is a great time to become a Patreon. Be in the live streams, even if you're not on Zoom. Just be in the live, just being in the community during game. Like, do not watch this version of the Saints team alone. Please don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. It's therapeutic being and hearing, like, watching the game and just having like the reactions collectively all together, bro. It's something about it than just being like this, just arms folded, closed, just watching football. But we'll be back this upcoming week. We thank y'all. We love y'all. Don't don't take these dudes too seriously. Please don't. It's going to be all right.
Please.
With that, we're out.
Peace.
You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Oh,